right now is because I have the sun behind me, 100%. I have a guy in a big fucking Yukon riding my ass. I'm on Levering Road. I'm going 40, 55 miles an hour. We're skipping over a van. No, Levering, not a van. Shit. I think we're on van. I forget. You turn left to, wow, it's a hot rocket. To the gas station. We're headed up the Cook Road. Got one dog with me. I got another dog going to the vet in about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna take this guy out and get him to run. He's a young guy. He wants to. Needs to run. Colors are going to come pretty quick this year. I think they're about a week, 2 weeks away from peak colors. Wow. This is the trail off to our left. And this is the trail. I hear some squeaking. That's some undercarriage. I think I can get my wife's Honda back here, but it can't go all the way. I can get her to all right here. That will be the perkins she couldn't get. That's absolutely pretty out here. That's actually what. Looking forward, excuse me. Yeah, we got the old boy who's going to the vet. He's still not right. Something's still eating at him. Not literally. He's not the way he was 2 weeks ago, last month. Something's so he's there doing that. To the office after brings him home. plans on staying home? Hope not. Tigers are on at 1 o'clock. Fuck. Love nothing but watch the Detroit Tigers in a playoff game with nobody home except for me and the boys. Oh my God. No questions, no comments, no noise. God, that'd be awesome. Here we are. Oh my God, you're getting the best view. I love this view when you come in. Come in the morning. I'm coming around that little spot. That's so awesome. And we park right over here so people know we're here if they come in. That's it for that. That's it for that. We got our boy. Here he comes. All right, good boy. Come on. Good boy. I hope pictures quality is good enough for this. But this is. Yeah, we got. They're already starting. Colors are already starting. Don't mind the Jeep, that's naturally green. Yeah, colors are changing. That's good. That's good to see. And he's like, why are you waiting? Whoa, 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 we got to get this there. It is Tuesday, the 31st of September. There's some very nice spots of color. We're gonna go to the one straight up ahead. So yesterday we were talking about our HOA. We have put our bylaws through the ChatGTP. You want to know everything about everything, have ChatGTP look at it and extract all the information. It found a clause I did not see, which is that within, oh, we were talking about that yesterday, the 20-foot barrier between houses for property lines, 10-foot on your side, 10-foot on my side. My neighbor is not abide by that. So I am within my legal standing to have an injunction, have him stop building. He would have to move his building that's already there back so it satisfies the 10 feet. And then I need to be compensated for the fact that he did clear cut all the way up to our property line. Like I laughed yesterday and said that that's going to be the most expensive property he's ever bought. It's empty property. You know, it doesn't bother me. This is the problem with being raised with a fucking asshole. But my stepdad would have no problem going after this guy and throwing the book at him for absolutely no fucking reason at all. And that is the one thing that I do hate about myself, is that I naturally go to that because that's what I was raised as. You got the power, you take it, you put it over. It's a 70-year-old man, 77, 78, whatever, building this dream house for him and his wife died fucking, whatever, 5 years ago or something. So it's live and let live, right? Easy to say, that goes against every cord in my body. That hurts to have to do that, but it's the right thing to do. This is what I was talking about, the pretty spot right now. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Where's my screenshot? That's pretty. So chances are we're going to let that guy do what he wants. We're going to inform the HOA that he has encroached, but I don't think we're going to do anything about it. But seeing as how we're not going to own that land forever, let the HOA know that he's... So we do have it on file that it is wrong. You know, it will have to be, might have to be fixed. I'm trying to tuck my shirt into my pants. So I work very well without two hands. Well, you can see. No, chances are we're gonna let that guy have his. Like I said, it's empty property. I'm gonna let him know that yeah, you have encroached, but don't do it. Don't keep doing it. Just behave. But like I said, it's empty property. We don't use it. Last time we were out here, it just rained the night before. Our boots were absolutely soaked. It took 3 days to get these things dry. Yeah, he loves being out here. The sad part is that he loves being the only dog. He likes to have friends, but he does not mind waiting, or does not mind being by himself, which is nice. The other guy, Ruckus, the old dog, he's got a half. Well, he was raised with the older brother, Franklin. Oh, there goes a deer. So we're gonna make noise so everybody knows that we're out here right now. So he starts running because he knows once I start doing that loud voice, then something's around. So he's gonna be able to smell the deer. Or maybe not, you know, I keep thinking he will. But sometimes he doesn't. I don't know what kind of picture quality we're gonna get. We are way out in the middle of nowhere. But this is the western part of this park. Our Jeep is up there. But yeah, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous property. This is owned by the Michigan owns this DNR, or the Gathered Forestry Service. The DNR, it's all the same. There is a trail. He's got that scent. There is a trail out here that goes maybe there. But the only problem with getting this far back is that you're going to get into the raspberries. And the raspberries have pickers. They hurt. So he is in the woods now. I can hear him banging around. The dog, not the deer. This is pretty nice. First thing in the morning. Yeah. When the Powerball was up to see these are all raspberries and thickers and thorns, and it's thicker, it's quicker. When the Powerball was up to the 1 billion, our thought was hurting my dog. What is that? You see that? What is that? Huh. Looks like some kind of wheel or a piece of machinery. Well, they have a, it's obviously a wheel, but they have a wheel on their maple. Unless this was to hold. No, because you'd have the lines closer. If you were doing maple syrup, well, one, you wouldn't do it on state land, and two, you'd do it closer to the trunk. You wouldn't have it sitting out on the branches. Huh. That's interesting. Zooming out. And this is just a, that's all it is. It's not anything secretive. That's exactly what it is. It's something that rolls. That was it. That's weird. Well, got two choices of what you could do. You can either keep it and take it into the Jeep or leave it out here. I think that's what somebody did. Somebody had already found this and left it hanging in case somebody came back to look for it. But judging from how old it is and how long it took to get off the tree, I'm going to say that whoever lost it didn't care about it. So we're going to take it back to the Jeep and get this out of here. It's not allowed. So back to our Powerball we were talking about. We were going to make a bid to the state, because I'm sure the state, you'd say, hey, I buy this property for whatever, 10, 20 million. I'm telling you, this is a property. This is perfect. There's one way in and one way out now. But yeah, you're surrounded on all sides by woods. Good Lord. Again, I think I'm going to come back and going to see that the picture quality of this is not really good. How about I say this is fresh? Just fell. I don't remember this tree being down. But we haven't been out here very often. A little bit of a ways from the house, but not too far. It looks like these birch trees are about ready to fall. I don't know why. Yeah, somebody's back here getting ready for November 15th already, which is very possible. That is hunting season, open a rifle. And I'm sure this is the #1 spot to be. Pretty close. Hey, what's up? He looks so much like Bosco. It's scary. But I like bringing this kid out here because he doesn't stay by a Ruckus would be right underneath my leg somewhere. Mac, he's happy to be out. He could spend all day out here, which is perfect. Yeah, friends that live in, I have a friend that lives in Dallas, doesn't understand how somebody could live up here with no amenities, no service. You don't have high-speed internet. You don't have a Starbucks 5 seconds away. Nope, I don't have a Starbucks 5 seconds away. I don't have your fiber optic internet. I do have running water. And I do have this view. Not more than 10 minutes, 15 minutes from my house. Whenever I want it, I come out here anytime. I don't understand how people can live in cities. Goodness. No, if the mid's not on. Actually, that's good. You live in the city, stay there. Don't come out here. Y'all hate it up here. We don't have your mass transit. What's up? We don't have your fiber optic. We don't have 24-hour anything. Oh wait, we do have a gas station that's open 24 hours. That's it. One gas station, M119 in West Conroe. That's it. Other than that, everything else shuts down about 9, 10 o'clock, and you're done until the morning. Like the Eagle said, get over it, get over it. Or, you don't have to move up here. Stay away, stay away, stay away. Oh well. All right, we're done bullshit for the day. Well, not for the day, but for here. Just wanted to show you guys how beautiful it is out here in the colors. It's pretty quick. It is pretty. Goodness gracious. When the colors do snap and all these start turning the reds and oranges and yellows, and man, the trail in between Schmalzried and, yes, Schmalzried. 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 Schmalzried and Tower. There's a nice trail that gets you deep into woods like this. But as far as being able to take a step back and looking at nature, enjoying the view. I tell my wife next time we should bring a couple of chairs out and just let the dogs have their day, and we just sit here and watch the view. I mean, not the view with Whoopi and no, no, no. Look at the view that Mother Nature has provided. Roy! All right, folks, we're going to conclude my live feed for day 2 of my vacation. It has started. Today's the second day. Woohoo! We got a great week ahead. We already got a good number of projects started. Now we just have to finish them. That's a big part. All right, folks, enjoy your day. I will certainly do that. And you guys be humble, be happy. And what's the other? Yeah, I don't know. Enjoy your day. Oh, don't forget the Tigers are on at 1 o'clock. The Tigers may suck, but at least they're not the New York Mets.